Ahmedabad in that 1 minute when the AI-171 crashed, leading to the loss of life in total of about 270 people. AI-171's right engine was replaced just 3 months ago, now central to the crash investigation. The aircraft had also undergone a detailed maintenance check in June 2023 and was scheduled for the next round of comprehensive checks in December this year. Our sources are telling us, and from what we are quoting from within the civil aviation sector, that the right side engine of Air India's nearly 12-year-old aircraft that crashed shortly after takeoff had been overhauled, installed as recently as March 2025. Our sister channel, Business Today Television, has this confirmation coming in. Chetan Bhutani joins me for the latest on that. Chetan, tell me more about what does this replacement of the engine mean, and what does it mean with regard to the investigation? Does that mean a complete clean chit to the aircraft?
Well, Pooja, as we wait for the official confirmation from the authorities, when of course the black box recorder and after the cockpit voice recorder comes out, we'll have to wait and watch what really took place on the ill-fated day. But yes, sources confirming to Business Today that the right side of the engine was in fact replaced, and it was maintained very nicely and properly in fact, as soon as March 2025. In fact, we also get to know from our sources that Air India has in fact increased its insurance cover by nearly about 100 crore rupees as well. So the left side of the engines, what happened to that, we'll have to wait and watch. But yes, what sources are confirming is that the engine of the right side of the aircraft was scheduled to be again overhauled and again rechecked in December. But yes, it was overhauled and did this entire new checking and of course maintenance as soon as March 2025.
All right, Chetan, keep tracking the latest on that. That's the big story coming in at this juncture about the engine that appears to have been replaced. But what does that mean? Is the investigation concluding with that, or will there be perhaps other layers that will be investigated further? India's civil aviation regulator, the DGCA, has said a recent safety audit of the Air India's Boeing 787 fleet found no major safety violations. This comes after a Dreamliner that had crashed and over 260 people have lost their life. The DGCA has convened a meeting with senior Air India officials, voicing concern over the recurring maintenance issues. But 24 out of the airline's 33 Boeing 787 have undergone required enhanced safety checks. Air India has been asked to improve coordination between engineering, operations and ground handling teams, emphasizing the need for improved spare parts availability to help reduce any kind of delay for the aircraft. But 6 of Air India's Boeing 787 Dreamliners have been grounded for further technical inspections as directed by the DGCA, also confirming that the ram air turbine was deployed during the crash, a critical emergency system that's typically triggered by a dual engine failure. A high-level review of aviation safety protocols is underway according to the Union Home Secretary that will be leading that special committee. The Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau is carrying out a detailed probe to find out if there were any systematic procedural lapses. Amit Bhardwaj joins me for the latest on that. Amit, I understand investigation is on, but my concern is if everyone getting a clean chit, then what exactly happened in that 1 minute?
Pooja, we'll have to actually wait for this report to come out. 2 reports are supposed to be out. One is of the AIB, that is the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau. The holistic report of the AIB would take time because usually in any incident and accident of this sort, it usually takes 9 months to 12 months. But that is a complete report that we are talking about. Initial reviews and readings and prima facie a report could be prepared as well, based on which the high-level committee that has been formed by the Ministry of Civil Aviation would be bringing out a report in 3 months to increase and enhance the air safety norms. Yes, the question continues to remain, if nobody was fault, why did this tragic incident happen which took the life of 241 people on board and the people who were living on the campus where AI-171 crashed. All those details would come out, at least the prima facie of things would come out only once the black box is decoded, the CVR is decoded, the chain of events get linked. So we'll have to still wait, I would say, for 3 more months. But as far as Air India's Boeing Dreamliner fleet is concerned, a lot of action is happening on that front as well. Many of the crafts which had gone for a complete checking of the technical issues within the AI's Boeing Dreamliner fleet. A clearance has been given there, but the norm 6-stage safety check of every Air India Boeing Dreamliner before takeoff will continue to happen until further notice. Back to you.